Innovative. Boris getting praised over climate protection announcement over electric vehicle setup. Boris Johnson is expected to announce that all new homes and offices next year will be required to install electric vehicle charge points in a bid to progress Britain's climate commitments. According to The Telegraph, the Prime Minister is set to announce on Monday that every new home and office will legally be required to install electric vehicle charging points from the middle of 2022. He will speak to business leaders and ask them to deliver a new green industrial revolution. The adjustments to building regulations will be laid in Parliament before the end of next month. The new legal requirement will result in up to 145,000 new electric charging points to be made before the ban on petrol and diesel cars is introduced in 2030. The Prime Minister will tell Monday's Confederation of British Industry annual conference, "This is a pivotal moment, we cannot go on as we are. We have to adapt our economy to the green industrial revolution. We have to use our massive investment in science and technology, and we have to raise our productivity, and then we have to get out of our way. We must regulate less or better and take advantage of new freedoms." Sir Keir Starmer is also expected to tell business leaders the Labour Party is now the party of business. He will tell business leaders, Labour is back in business. The dual meaning is entirely deliberate. We are and always were, the party of work. Founded in the workplace, we are the party of working people. And that means Labour must always be the party of business as well. Boris Johnson will seek to boost the UK's clean energy credentials after a tricky UN climate crisis conference by announcing that all new buildings in England will be required to install electric vehicle charge points from next year. In a speech to the Confederation of British Industry, CBI, in the northeast of England on Monday, the Prime Minister will reveal plans, briefed as world-leading, to toughen up regulations for new homes and buildings. From next year, developers on sites such as supermarkets and office blocks will be required to install electric vehicle charging points, in an attempt to help phase out the use of petrol and diesel cars before sales of them come to an end in 2030. The government expects the move to lead to 145,000 new charging points each year. Buildings undergoing renovations that leave them with more than 10 parking spaces will also be subject to the new measures. Heralding the importance of clean energy just weeks after the UK hosted COP26, Johnson will say the country is at a pivotal moment, adding, "We cannot go on as we are." He will tell business leaders that it should not just be public spending that is used to adapt our economy to the green industrial revolution, but that the government will focus on investment in science and technology, raise productivity, and then get out your way. Defending the new requirements, Johnson will add, "We must regulate less or better and take advantage of new freedoms." The government will also support a new loan programme worth £150 million, distributed by Innovate UK over 3 years, to help British small and medium-sized enterprises commercialise their latest research. The innovation loans will be accessible to a variety of sectors, including green businesses, and follow a pilot with businesses. A further £9.4 million in funding has been confirmed for what Downing Street said was a first-of-a-kind hydrogen project in the UK's largest onshore wind farm, near Glasgow. The money will go to the Whiteley Green Hydrogen Initiative to develop the country's largest electrolyser, a system that converts water into hydrogen gas. It is used to store energy and supply local transport providers with zero-carbon fuel. As part of the government's bid to reach net zero by 2050, almost 26,000 publicly available electric vehicle charging devices have been installed, including 4,900 rapid ones. A total of 250,000 points in homes and workplaces have already been put in place. In October, Boris Johnson praised JCB for investing £100 million on a project to produce super-efficient hydrogen engines. The Prime Minister said, "Great British manufacturers like JCB are developing innovative solutions to slash greenhouse emissions and advance the UK's green industrial revolution." It was fantastic to see JCB's super-efficient hydrogen engines, which could overhaul UK manufacturing, help us to rapidly reach our climate targets and ramp up the UK's hydrogen economy, an exciting area that will be essential to tackling climate change, creating new jobs and attracting investment. The zero-emission hydrogen technology comes as governments around the world have announced strategies to develop infrastructure to support use of hydrogen to control CO2 emissions.